as you know, I love silk scarves and I love them so much that I created my own brand of them. So in today's video, I want to go over how to style a scarf. These are some updated tips and things that I've picked up over the last couple years of wearing scarves, and I want to focus in specifically on how you can incorporate this item into your wardrobe and how you can style it in a way that feels very, very current. So you can take the classic piece, but inject it into your style now so that it feels very now and very easy to wear. So I'm going to go over some of my styling tips, the color choices you can make, and then how you can choose a pattern to kind of best lend itself to your own preference. Also, our discount code is still going live, so that is 25% off with the code FW25. It's a special holiday discount specifically as a thank you. So whether you're going to get it for yourself or maybe someone else, I hope that that can be helpful. And then also, if you're in the US, it's free shipping. So I'm going to put all of that in the description box, and let's get started. So my first tip for styling a silk scarf in a way that feels very current and very now is to contrast the feeling. So I talk about this a lot, but every article of clothing that you wear or accessory, it kind of tells a story, and that story can be very classic or a little bit more current. And in the case of a silk scarf, we associate those with being really timeless and really classic. So if you wanted to feel really classic, you would pick classic pieces and you would build the outfit around that. But if you wanted it to feel a little bit more now and a little bit more unexpected, you would go for things that don't really go with a silk scarf in our mind. So things that are a little bit trendier. Maybe an oversized sweater instead of a fitted sweater, maybe a pair of looser jeans, a leather bomber jacket would be great. You could also go for maybe a chunkier boot, things that kind of throw it off a little bit. So we see the scarf and we think, oh, I know where this is going. But then you throw in something with a little bit of a twist, and it creates such a really great way to build out your outfit. This also very much applies to the whole story, including your hair and your makeup. So if you wanted to go for a really consistent classic storyline, you would go for the classic silk scarf, you would go for a really classic timeless silhouette in your outfit, a big bouncy beautiful blowout, and then really timeless makeup. But if you wanted to contrast it, you would do something the opposite. So maybe go for the classic scarf, but then a messy bun. And it's one of my personal favorite ways to wear it. When I do that, coupled with like a leather jacket, it feels so perfect for me, and it's been a really great way for me to continue to wear scarves, especially as my style has changed, because I can wear them the way that I would maybe 5 years ago, or I can wear them the way that I would now. Each way still feels very relevant to me and my personal style, but allows me to harness how I'm feeling that day in different ways. And then it's also really fun as I travel and as I'm going to new places, I can style my scarf in a way that feels perfect for that spot versus maybe at home. And it gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot more customization that I find so fun. So now when it comes to actually tying your scarf or actually putting it on your body, there are easy ways to wear this in a way that feels very classic or a little bit more current. So one of the most timeless ways to wear a scarf is this very easy tie. You make a triangle, bring it back around the front, and then tie it delicately in a little bit of a knot. It stays perfectly in place, and it's a look that I've been wearing for many years and one that you can see worn many years into the past. So you instantly harness that feeling and it creates that really classic silhouette. Now, if you wanted to make it feel a little bit more current, I like to wear this like a choker. So I like to fold it into a really thin rectangle, and then I wrap it around my neck twice. Or I wrap it once but tie it in the back. And that is a little bit of an unexpected way to style it, really, really easy way to wear it, and allows you to change up what's visible on the pattern. So you can easily fold it so that maybe you get a little bit of the pattern peeking or no pattern peeking, and you can treat it as just a single block of color up by your face. And it's a really fun way to wear it, and something that's so easy, and it feels very effortless and like there's no fuss, and so that automatically makes it feel a little bit more modern and current. Another really easy way to wear a silk scarf, and probably my favorite because then I don't have to worry about steaming it or any wrinkles, and it literally takes 2 seconds, is to take the scarf, again fold it into that thin rectangle, and then tie it on my bag. So I'll either weave it through maybe a little loop somewhere or just tie it on the handle. And I like to tie it at least twice so that way it doesn't come undone. done. And then it just drapes perfectly, and it's so easy. And you can add, again, that feeling, but it's almost like an afterthought. And then if you wanted to dress it up a little bit, you could actually wrap it around the handle. And that's something I really like doing as well. It feels a little bit dressier than the casual tie that I just did, but still really beautiful, and I think very, very easy. You create a little visual interest, and it works with just about any top handle bag. So another really easy way to wear a silk scarf is to allow it to be the focal point and keep the rest of your outfit pretty subdued. So you can keep your detailings to a minimum, the hardware to a minimum, and really allow a monochromatic outfit to let the scarf pop. So you can keep an all black or maybe all navy, maybe all gray would be beautiful, all white or off-white, and then allow the scarf to be the pop of color. Or you can let just the pattern be the thing you notice. So if you're wearing all black, go for the black and white scarf, and then the polka dots or the stripes will be the thing visible. And it's a really beautiful way to let the scarf be the main focal point of your outfit and let the rest of everything just support it, so that it's kind of the feature, and definitely something that I like because it's really easy as you're rushing to get ready in the morning. You wear a monochromatic outfit, throw the scarf on, and you're good to go. Now I want to specifically call out pairing a silk scarf with either jeans or a leather jacket. Either of those or both worn together always works. They are the perfect example of contrasting the feeling, and the leather and then also something like denim, especially if you go for something like gray or maybe a little bit oversized, those instantly contrast the feeling of the scarf and keep everything really current. And it's definitely one of my personal favorite ways to wear them, because you can make a pair of jeans feel a little bit dressier. And if you go with jeans and flats, the silk scarf really incorporates just enough of that feeling. Now let's talk about how you can choose the perfect pattern and the perfect color for your wardrobe. So when it comes to the pattern, I really wanted these to be really accessible, and when I was working with our designer to create these, I wanted stripes and polka dots because they're really easy. They're not only really, really timeless, but also something that kind of transcends time. So you always see stripes and you always see polka dots, and they're such an easy way to kind of build that into your wardrobe. So if you want something that's going to be really, really easy, a little bit more geometric, and something that's really going to stand the test of time, regardless of how things are coming in and out of fashion, things like stripes are perfect for that. Now, if you want something that's going to be a little bit softer, a little bit more lighthearted, a little bit more fun feeling, then the polka dots are perfect. And I really love polka dots myself because I like to wear a lot of circular shapes in my clothing, and then also in my jewelry and my accessories. So if you have like a more rounded belt buckle, the polka dots are going to be perfect. Or if you wear pearls or maybe a beaded necklace like I have today, that's going to perfectly replicate that circle pattern and give you a lot of fun within how you're styling it. Now when it comes to choosing the perfect color, I wanted black and white because I love black and white, and I think it's really easy to wear, really easy to style, and pretty universal. So if you have black in your wardrobe, black and white is going to work in the scarf. And then if you have navy in your wardrobe, black and white also works. So it's such an easy choice, and if I were to recommend something that you don't have to think about, black and white would be the way to go. Now if you wanted to incorporate some color, I wanted to choose 3 colors that were really easy, and when it comes to the light blue, I wanted to choose a French blue, that perfect French blue that I love so much, and I wanted something that wasn't too cool or too warm, and it kind of sits in the middle, and I think looks really beautiful with white, but also really beautiful with blue, and then also really, really great with black. It contrasts it really gorgeously. And then for the darker blue, I wanted something that was like a more of a royal blue. So it's in between a royal blue and a navy blue, and it's a really, really gorgeous color and a really easy way to add a pop. So this is definitely one that feels very sophisticated. And then last but not least, I wanted to include a pink, and this pink is the perfect choice if you want something a little bit softer, a little bit sweeter, and something that feels very, very light. The color itself is so light, and that coupled with the really light silk is such a beautiful combination, and I think looks really, really great with maybe a light outfit, especially if you were to put this in your hair during the summer. I think that would be so gorgeous. So I'm going to put a direct link to fennwyth.com in the description box down below. And if you want some more styling inspiration, I style them over on my Instagram a lot, and then also on Fennwyth's Instagram. So I will link both of those as well. I also want to thank thank everyone who has purchased one so far. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. I've wanted this, it's been a dream of mine for so long, and actually seeing it and actually knowing that people are receiving them has been a really great thing to witness, and it's been definitely one of the highlights of my own year this year. So thank you so much, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.